Today we're going to finish picking up the stumps that we've removed. I'm standing on the spot where we had that stump right in the middle of the trail that we took down the other day, and the little stump grinder done a fantastic job of removing that. I'm pleased with that, and it made it a nice access for the mule climbing up here at the creek crossing. So we're going to gather up these stumps that we have made and pulled out of the ground, take them back up to the fire. I'm going to grab a little bit more of the brush I have laying down so we have a good starter for the fire again. And we're going to drag in a few more trees. We're getting close to having enough timbers to finish the bridge. And again, I'm really looking forward to having that project to where we can roll across that bridge, because that's going to look nice and be fun. So let's get on with the video. We're going to pick up a little bit of this stuff and enjoy this beautiful weather out here. Welcome back to another video. I want to start by saying thank you. Stump grinder. Now this was the stump that we had right here primarily in the center of the trail, but a couple of videos back we did trim this thing off with the chainsaw and then brought the little stump grinder back here and actually took this down to ground level, and that really opened up this crossing trail for us. It made it nice. So that's going to turn out real good. I want to get this stuff picked up, first of all, while I can still see where it's laying and remember where it's at. Boy, and this guy over here, it's going to be so nice not to have to run a lawnmower around this guy anymore. Pretty good sized stump. Well, I tell you what, we have done a lot of work in the final stages of this bridge build, and come off of there. Being able to complete other projects along the way. So it's been a really effective and efficient build to get some of these trees out of the way that I knew I had to move, but it gave me a purpose to use the trees. And now that we've got the bridge almost done, everything's cleaning up real nice. It's going to be a nice springtime. All this stuff out of the way of the lawnmower. We're working pretty good, guys. Well, I tell you, getting this area cleaned up, it just makes the property look good. It makes me feel good when you guys say, wow, your property looks great. And I thank you for the compliment. It is a lot of work, and I do enjoy it. I love working outside, and when I have some free time, I also know the benefits of getting this stuff up and out of the way and doing it early enough that when I do have to get the lawnmower out, I'm not going to have to deal with all this stuff. But having this bridge project going on, which has allowed me to work in several different areas here and cover a lot of ground, but also stay in one area and be able to clean it up as we have went along. And like I said, it's been a project that has really worked efficiently for what we are doing here. And now, yes, you can go and buy the store-bought milled material, and we probably could have done that whole project at the bridge in a day, you know. But I've already got this available to me. I had to do something with the trees in order to utilize them, rather than just simply remove the tree and have to burn it or other means. So the process has worked real good, guys. Something I've always tried to do when I know I have a project like this coming up is plan for all the contingencies and try to work as efficiently as I can. Now, there's times when you have a job that has to be done, nothing else matters. That's all you have to do and get it done, right? a little more in the branch. I think that's the whole tree. Yeah, that's great. Well, that stuff will burn good. Now there ain't nothing worse than throwing all this stuff on the trailer and then have something sticking back here that drags every bit of it off to where you have to reload it. That's no fun. I'll tell you what, in the old days, guys, pioneers have been cutting this stuff up for kitchen wood where they could cook with this stuff. They like the smaller, hotter, dependable fires, and they used every bit of this, which is not a bad thing. We're going to use it, but it's going to be to start a bigger fire. I'll tell you what, you guys keep working me this hard. I don't know what we'll do next year for videos. You're keeping this old man busy. Now that I think about it, guys, I think it may be Granny Jill is keeping me busy, if you know what I'm saying. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to get the saw on that one. It'll ride. That is going to be more than enough to get our fire started. So we're going to take this up to the pile and get it kicked off, get everything rounded up and ready to burn, and we can start bringing in some more green trees again. This will get it hot enough in order to burn that green material that we're going to bring in for the next handful of poles that we need to cut. Let's get this up to the fire. Now I just noticed that I have some more of these pesky sticker bushes trying to hang up and over this trail. That just ain't gonna happen. All these little thorns are mean on these trees. Mean. We've got a spot for them though, don't we? Ouch. Now we got it. Of course, it's wrestled itself in and around everything else in there. Now, one thing to mention here, when I am clearing a bunch of brush, normally once I start this fire, I can keep this thing fed for 4 or 5 days in a row. It does not take much. If you have a few good-sized trees in here burning, you can kindle them right back up. And when I've burnt really large piles, I can come down here without feeding it again 6 or 7 days later and rake the ash back and still have coals in there. They don't burn out quite as fast as you think they do. Whoop. Easy. I know if I get hurt out here, Granny Jill's going to say or ask me how come I was showing off. That's what it'd be. Well, what did you do wrong? Probably everything, dear. Well, there we go, guys. We've got the fire ready to burn again. We can start bringing up some more green trees now and finish this up. I've already got one log setting up here and ready to go. So there's 2 more timbers for our bridge. I'm thinking we're going to need about 5 more. So we are getting really close. That's going to be a really good project to finish up. A little bit of preparation simply because we're going from a 5-inch or 8-inch base and narrowing out to 5 to 4 inches. So we've got some leveling to do and things like that. But again, it's more than worth it. And once we have the bridge done, it's going to be just simply a nice landscape look for the yard. So, and again, we're going to be able to use it, run this thing across it, run the lawnmower across it. When we're playing that particular hole on the golf course, be able to walk across it. So it's not just a look good project, it's actually a functional project as well. So I want to thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Thanks for tuning in, okay? I'll see you on the next one. If you guys can, get outside and enjoy the weather. It's beautiful out.